Dior.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Saving Stuff with Stephanie, where we are saving for future goals. We're cash stuffing to maintain financial discipline, all in hopes to become debt-free ASAP. And today is, you know what day it is. It's What's in Your Wallet Wednesday.
What's in your wallet?
And on Wednesdays, if you are new, I basically expense track to make sure I did stay within budget based on the amount that I did budget for the week. So if that is a video that you think you'd be interested in, stick around and stay tuned. All right, y'all, welcome back. We are going to go ahead and get started. We are basically tracking the amount that I spent the past week. We're tracking from March the 6th through March 13th. The amount we did have to spend for the week was $160. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the calculator. I did get a new calculator, you guys. Yay. And it's oblong, so I can kind of fit everything in. And hopefully you all can see that. Yes, I think so. Okay, so on the 6th, which is the day I went grocery shopping and did majority of this. I did go to Aldi and I got grocery in the amount of $30. I also went to Walmart and got grocery in the amount of $100, so minus $100. I did go to Walgreens and I spent $10 from the household budget. I went to the Shell station and used my $10 to get gas. And we did spend, or I did spend, Zuri spent actually. We was out and about and Zuri wanted a candy bar. I think she wanted a candy bar after I went and picked her up from school. And Dollar General is literally right across the street from school. So we went across the street and got her a candy bar. But of course, Zuri has events and activities. And anytime I don't feel like removing any amount from, you know, the grocery budget, if there is an amount in that, then I'll try to take it from that. So $2 came from the events and activities envelope. But because there is a sinking fund for it, it will not be deducted from this total. So the amount we have left on the calculator is $10. So that is the amount we should have left over in my wallet. And I did go ahead and pull this out. Of course, normally it comes from grocery. So let's count it and make sure this is 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it is. So this is the amount that we will be putting toward our challenge for today. And I am going to go ahead and set this to the side, but we're gonna, before I go into the challenge, I do want to do like a small update. You guys know I am reading the Bible, the entire Bible for this year. It's gonna take me a year to finish. But I did want to update you guys on the progress and let you guys know that there is something that will be changing. I'm not gonna say anything right now. Let's go ahead and get through this first, but I am gonna change a few things with the way I'm going about reading the books. Okay. So the amount that's left is $10. So let's look at the monthly expense overview. I did go ahead and fill it out. All right, so for week 2, which is where we are today, the amount we did spend in grocery was $130, and that's because we did have $10 left over in rollover. I think I actually already calculated this up. The amount we spent in gas was 10, household also 10. And the only other thing we spent in was Zuri's events and activities, and that was $2. So the entire amount that was spent for this week was only $152. And we had $10 left over in rollover, which is a lot less than what we did last week. And I mean, if you look at last week's sheet, and I guess I can show you guys last week's sheet, it is a big difference. But last week I was spending in self-care because I got income tax and... yeah, see, there's a lot going on in this sheet. It's a whole lot of asterisks. But I think we did fairly well for the week. We didn't do too much spending. I've been doing really well with my no spend. So, yeah, that is that. Okay, so before we go into, because there is no transfer today, I get paid tomorrow. Before we go into the savings challenge, I did want to let you guys know about the Bible tracking that I am doing. Okay, so if you have already read the Bible, or you may already kind of know what I ran into, this month, the month of March, I'm supposed to be reading 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles. 4 books, 4 weeks. But if you've ever read 1 Kings, you probably know midway through 1 Kings, King Solomon dies. Okay. if you are not aware, King Solomon is also the writer of 3 other books that I probably need to read before I go on beyond King Solomon. That's just me. I'm one of those type of people. I want to know all there is to know about a specific character in a book before I move on to another one, because I don't want to go back and have to try to remember. I want to know everything there is to know about King Solomon. So before I finish First Kings, because I think it's chapter 10, 12, King Solomon dies, and then we progress beyond that point. But King Solomon also wrote the Song of Songs, Ecclesiastes, and Proverbs. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change a few things. Instead of me reading 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles for the month of March, I'm going to read the first part of 1 Kings, Song of Songs, Ecclesiastes, and Proverbs for the month of March. It still gives me about 4 books, because it's half of 1 book in 3. But because all those books pertain to really kind of like one character, I think it would make more sense for me to do everything related to that character collectively. And then going into April, we'll pick up, from 1 Kings, and we'll go into 2 Kings. And if we need to skip around a little bit here, because I think Ezra and Nehemiah are written by Ezra, and I think he wrote Chronicles too. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But we'll do it in the best way that will make sense. But I will try to still remain reading 4 books, or about 4 books, based on the amount of weeks I have to read within that month, if that makes sense. So that's why only half of 1 Kings is colored in, because I'm already finished with half of 1 Kings, and right now I'm working on Song of Songs. So if you were looking for my update for 1 Kings on Sunday, that's the reason why you didn't see anything, is because I was like, wait a minute, I need to kind of change some things up. So that's how we will be changing things up for the books of the Bible for the month of March. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our savings challenge. I do have my dice tower out here. And let me get my savings challenge. I do have some money outside of the rollover money. I had some change that I did go ahead and get rolled. And my daughter came home. Weezy came home this weekend, and she gave me some money. And I was like, oh, that was sweet. All right. So we of course have $10 here. And then this is the money that I have just been collecting in here until we got to play the game. So let's count it. It should be 20. But let's count it and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so we have a total of $30. And what I have yet to do is for envelope number 1, we do owe it $5. So I'm going to go ahead and satisfy that $5. So we are now finished with envelope 1. Again, just to go over the rules of the game, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2 dice. They are both 6-sided dice. And the sum of those 2 dice will be what goes in the envelope. If for any reason I'm not able to satisfy the amount that goes in that envelope, I will just put an IOU on it like I just had. And we'll, come back to that next week or in a later video. Also, if there is an envelope that has a clover, which we're about to run into one of those, number 3 looks like it has one. Whatever we roll when we get to this envelope, we have to double that amount. So, case in point, let's say when we get here, we roll a 4, 2 2s. Instead of 4, we have to actually double that, and we will put 8 in that envelope. So that's how we're going to roll. And basically hoping to get finished. It's 20 envelopes. I want to get finished before the end of March, but I don't know. We'll see. Because this will be going toward debt. All right, so we are on envelope number 2. So let's check and see what's going in there today. All right, envelope number 2 is getting $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is going in number 2. Oh, and you can't really tell when these are open. All right, y'all, we are at envelope number 3. And whatever we roll, we have to double it. So I'm hoping it's not too bad. What? I said I'm hoping it's not too bad. Y'all, I rolled 11. So envelope number 3 has to get $22. Okay, so let's see what I'm gonna owe myself for envelope number 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that's not that bad. Wow, 22. So I owe myself $4, 19, $3. Okay, that's not too bad. Nah, let's see, $3. So let's go ahead and put that there. So this particular envelope will have $22. I knew it was going to do that, though. As soon as I said I hope it's not too bad, I already knew it was going to be bad. All right, well, you guys, that is it. We are out of money. Next week, or I don't know, it may be a video where I'll be able to put the $3 in here. We'll keep on going and try to see how far we can go. But that is it for today's What's in Your Wallet Wednesday. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you have made it this far in the video but you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash the notification bell so you are notified when I upload another video. And I will see you guys tomorrow when it's time to cash stuff for the very first paycheck that I'll receive in March. All right, you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.